Bing bang, bing bang. Ooh,
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
I got it, I got it. I got it, I got it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Trent Thornton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Martinez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Rob Farr.
Leading up for Toronto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. Chopper to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward. But I'm not
13.
betting against him.
Shortstop, Lorden.
Here's a look over.
Gurriel.
And late reactions, and they got him.
I said disable the
Decisions
shit,
like that
man. Come on.
So coming to the plate, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
Farr.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
I said disabled it, man. Fuck.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Pitches popped up.
Take it.
I got it.
Farr has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Nothing in the Boston ninth. Josh Taylor enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 72.
Ready for another shot now. Rob Farr. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Smith. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Jonathan Loaizaga, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Loaizaga has a big arm and a good changeup to go along with it. He's from Nicaragua, that long line of pitchers that come from there. I believe Dennis Martinez is from Nicaragua. This guy is a good fastball, low to mid-90s, but the changeup is his best pitch. But if he gets that changeup over early, he could make that 94, 95 look 97, 98.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Lorden. Gurriel.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in.
Come on.
First to get him easily, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Down the line, and the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 2-2. Here it is. Popped him up.
Got it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Hot third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, no runner. Hold it.
Wow, I'm not sure how.
Neither am I.
Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome.
Hits it high and deep out to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ball.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rob Farr. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Lifted in the air to center field. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Jahmai Jones.
The batter.
Farr stands at first with one out.
Jahmai Jones.
A swing and a ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
Popped him up.
You're going.
Over to his left. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Rob Farr.
Leading up for Toronto, the third baseman, Rob Farr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He has 7 hits in 39 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping up now, Jahmai Jones. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. And I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but to let that get out of the way as best you can. This at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the...
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.
1 run on 6 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Andrew Moore starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on it, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Come on, you're down, you're down.
And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Pops this one up. Bogarts is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Set to get his day started, Jahmai Jones. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A pause, and the 0-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. And it's against the shift there as this is on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the list. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Rob Farr.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
The batter
sliding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, I need you right here. One time. Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And there's a base hit on the line. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the... Digging in once again, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
One time, let's go. Oh, it's sitting on something right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on down the line. Devers gloves it. There's one.
Beat it out.
On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4. Now at the plate, Rob Farr.
Third baseman, number 1. Rob.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Rob Farr. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Toronto Blue We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Jacob Waguespack is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now to the plate, Rob Farr. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So stepping in, Billy McKinney. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half.
Let's go right
Stepping up to the plate, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Jays go down. Now batting, Rob Farr. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that into the box now. Rob Farr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases. I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Waguespack takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Alek Manoah, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ready for another chance?
Third
Rob
number
Farr,
1.
runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Baez is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel.
The batter,
0 for
number
1 for
13.
him here in this one.
Shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Into the box, Rob Farr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Pick up the ball, stand right here. On the bag, on the bag.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Now
Lourdes
batting,
Gurriel.
shortstop.
No hits to this point.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Your pitch right here. Let's
Now
go,
the
bud.
1-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Come on, get here, get here, get
Throw
here,
on
get here.
to
He's out.
first, 2 gone.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as
The
a
first
sacrifice.
baseman, number 8,
At the
Kevin
plate, Kevin Biggio.
Biggio.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning. So now to the plate, Didi
Now
Gregorius.
batting.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Gregorius.
Down ball to third, scooped up. And that's out number 1. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo
The
Stanton.
left fielder,
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Giancarlo
Let's go.
Stanton.
One down, one down.
Okay, Classic Sports. Okay.
On the ground to third. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure this ball might.
Stepping in, Rob
Third
Farr.
baseman,
Chance to
number 1.
cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Come on.
One and 0 pitch on the way. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Hit back toward the mound.
Get out,
Gregorius is there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single
batter,
for his
number
3rd knock of the
13.
game, that's
Shortstop,
awesome.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Get your pitch.
Runner!
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down.
1-1.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play.
Ready once again, Rob Farr, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And to score from third, the tying run.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up anyway. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5 tonight's final.
7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Trent Thornton gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go to qualify for a win. He wasn't.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Torres.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in, Rob Farr. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First offering on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Rob Farr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Striding in once again, Rob Farr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high in the air out to left. Stanton looking up. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Rob Farr. And the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Torres hit the bag. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. New York scored a lucky 13 in this one. Garrett Cole takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. It's time for baseball on MLB. Jonathan Loizaga gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
The shortstop.
They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Drive it right here. Come on,
the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first.
Come on, Fly, get out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Now in the box, Billy McKinney. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the 1st inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago.
Hey, we got one.
Ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he is in there.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
Farr.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Come on, big
Now
guy.
at the plate, Rob
Third
Farr.
baseman, number 1, Rob Farr.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go
And
on.
that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gurriel.
The 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Back up the... Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
Okay, this is my last.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Rob Farr. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
He's going.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Standing in, Rob Farr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lombardo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Up next for the Rangers, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Franco.
You got two down. All right, come on now.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ooh,
one left for Texas. We've played 3, and our score at the plate, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rob Farr, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lombardo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, Bobby Witt Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Jr.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
I got it.
Farr has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We've played 8 full. The Jays stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4.
We are under the lights this evening as we get to Jonathan Hernandez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lourdes Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, let's can up there, huh?
Line toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, let it rip here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball, round it.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in his zone.
Come on, go hard.
Now that ball is down and could score a run. And a relay home, and he will beat the throw safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4. Digging in, Mike Gerber.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
Here now
Gerber.
the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
To first. Scooped up.
Come on, you're down.
One there.
Down. He's out.
On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires.
All right, here we go. We need you.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
All right, let's go.
I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offense.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Lombardo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This popped up. Gurriel shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Matt Cronin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Cronin.
Striding in to start the ninth, Rob Farr, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Grounded to third. Fielded clean. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob Wagyu's pack wins his third of the season. Jonathan Hernandez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Zach Eflin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
The third baseman.
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center.
Here you go,
and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, you smoked that ball. Atta boy, way to swing the bat.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11.
Hey,
this guy's dinner tastes different.
Shortstop. Lourdes.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Nope. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Travis Jankowski. The 1-2. One's down to third. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Into the box now, Rob Farr.
Rob Farr.
Get your pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So next to the plate for Texas, Bobby Witt Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Popped up.
I got it.
He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Shohei Ohtani gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Come on, Biggie, stay hot up there.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in, Billy McKinney. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame.
McKinney.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Standing in, Reese McGuire. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded by Rendon. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Wow. No one out now.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. There's 1.
Got him.
On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. In now, Rob Farr. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American.
Let's go,
so coming to the plate, Rob Farr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
Rob Farr will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Liner in there for a base hit. Hayes rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Gurriel.
Hey, good one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He's out. Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
McKinney.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Odell Ward.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the late. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Hey, get one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Right, let's go, kid.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
What a way to square up on that
First
ball.
game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Ready for another shot now. Lourdes Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gurriel.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
What a way to square it up.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Jays leave a pair.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-3 tonight. Toronto posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Jays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Come on.
Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Rob Farr.
Number 1. Rob.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Why bunt? That's what I don't get.
Stepping up now, Jahmai Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jahmai.
Farr at second with 2 down.
Let it rip right here.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. For Toronto. Ready now, Rob Farr, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Throw over to first and the runner back.
I knew he was going to do that. Come on.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Popped him up. Rendon is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Ryan Burke.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rob Farr. Here's the first pitch to him. Rendon down at third. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing.
Afternoon baseball. Striding into the box, Rob Farr. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Upton. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Anthony Rendon.
Hey, get us out of here, huh?
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. In now for the Angels, Ross Adolph. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Adolph.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We'll move to the third with. Now at the plate, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Yeah. This is just unlucky.
Rob Farr will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Odell Ward. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Ward.
The 1-1 home. To third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Angels leave one. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Rob Farr.
Rob Farr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score today. Toronto crossed the plate 3 times.